Hey, you guys, it's Charlie, and tonight I have no idea what we're gonna do. So, I'm thinking we might play with some dirt. I might have to get some water set up for that. Um, if anybody wants to come up and join, link is up at the top of chat. There's more than enough room for anybody to jump up and hang out with us. Um, Saying hello to Detectable. How you doing? 406 Minor, DB. Hi. And we have James M. Newton. Hello, how you doing? If we get somebody up here to join us, it'll make things a little bit easier. That way I can get a few things set up. What's up, Reg? How you doing? I sent the link out to people. Haven't heard it from anybody yet, so just got home, Reg. How was the trip? Got 11 awesome people in here already. Seeing you name in chat here, David. I don't even know how to pronounce that all up, so I'm just gonna say David. Hello. What's up, Brewers? How you doing? Yeah, Detectable. You can jump up if you want. Brewers, hop up and hang out. It's been a while. So yeah, just waiting on parts for the Jeep to get here. Can't wait for that. Death wobble is no joke. All of a sudden, you're driving down the road, doing just fine, hit a pothole, and the whole front end starts shaking. Oh, I just got done doing the same thing, Brewers. We got a ding. How's it going? What's up, Gold Eagle? How you doing?
I'm just switching back and forth. I've got a couple of questions for you, right? I did go out yesterday and I found a bit of gold, and I'll swing that round in a second. I'm just gonna remember how to do this with settings, camera. Right, so there's a bit of gold I got yesterday. It's not much. It's in acid at the moment. Just a tiny bit there.
It's a nice little piece.
It's only about 0.2, not much. You can't see it properly, I know, but yeah, a bit of limestone, a bit of quartz and that. But I was going to ask you about this piece here. Now, this is a bit that someone found, and I took it and I said, I'll crush it up. It was all like in one piece like that. And it's got little bits of quartz nodules there. And there's the nodules there that came out of it. And do I crush this up, or do I just do something with it? They're almost translucent. They're lightly translucent, and it gave a bit of a strong signal. Probably just the ironstone in the soil. That's all. I think that's all soil ironstone there. That band there. It's all sort of dried out a bit and got a bit of a pipe clay on there as well. So yeah, do I crush that up, or do I just leave it as a display piece? A bit of pipe clay there as well.
I guess the question would fall on: would you rather keep it a specimen, or would you rather find out exactly how much gold is in there?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing, because it's not mine. It's a friend of mine. He gave it to me, and I said I'd crush it up. I haven't done anything with it yet. That was a while ago. Yeah. So let me go back to the settings.
Because if it was my piece, then yeah, I probably would have crushed it to see what's in there.
Yeah.
You know, maybe kept some of those small nodules that fell off as like specimen pieces if there's anything in them.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I would probably crush it. What's up, Mark? How you doing? Shell Bean, hello.
We got Jericho in the house too.
What's up, Jericho? I sent the link out. You guys can join if you want. Link is pinned at the top of chat if anybody in chat wants to join us, show off some shiny that they found over the last week. Maybe go over some weekend plans, see what everybody else is doing. I know my weekend's going to consist of wrenching on the Jeep. So
yeah, I had to change my radiator in my Land Cruiser, and I couldn't take the bottom hose off because the fan assembly, one of the bolts on the fan assembly was stuck and it stripped, and because of that, I couldn't get the fan assembly off to reach the bottom hose on the radiator. So I had to put it all back together and take the mechanic, and he fixed it, and it cost me $180. So, but it's all good now.
yeah, I'm experiencing what they call the death wobble from Jeeps. That's where like one of the four main components for the main steering assembly in the front end, something's loose. And once you get to about 45 miles per hour, both your front tires start doing this.
Oh, yeah.
Going down the road.
That's not good, Charlie.
Yeah.
My first thought would have been a wheel alignment.
Actually, the number one main cause for that is the track bar. If you have play in the track bar, typically it'll do it. And then it goes down to the tie rod ends, which all those are completely tight and still like really good condition in the Jeeps. And then after that, it goes to the ball joints. If those are still good, then it's something to do with the main rack for where the steering wheel comes in. Typically where there's signs for the death wobble is like you get extra play in the steering wheel, and then also things loosening up down there. There's like four main pieces that would cause that. The control arms too, there's a lot of play in those as well, so that's the other thing that I'm replacing.
Yeah. Jericho just said in chat he's editing a magazine article and he needs some pictures from you, Charlie.
I'll have to send that out here pretty soon, Jericho. It's just a lot on the mind, doing a lot of things over here. It gets spaced to send pictures. But I'll get them out to you as soon as we're done with the live stream here.
I did a weigh up of my gold that I found with the GPX 6000 recently, and since October I've had this gold, and all the nuggets about 9.6 grams.
That's nice.
Yeah,
really nice.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I don't get out as much. I mean, the last couple of weeks it's been raining here. Really a lot of rain, like, you know, a lot of fog, a lot of drizzle, and a lot of heavy rain. And so, yeah, haven't been getting out as much and as I like. And I'm just putting these nuggets on the scale now.
We got Tin Man in the house.
I see David Vila's here as well.
Yeah.
Just be cool. Hello. Tease hobbies and things. Hello. How you doing, Tom? Yeah, I seen Tom in the video out there with Flower Gold Wizard from like last weekend. That was pretty cool.
Agreed.
There was a bunch of people out there with him over that weekend. I wish I could have made it, but I was having vehicle issues and couldn't make it.
Yeah, I think that was his first Patreon dig or something like that.
Yeah.
Wish I could have attended, but Don't have that passport to cross the border yet. Not legally.
Yeah, that's kind of an important thing.
Yeah.
Mind you, there are a few border crossings that are rather unguarded.
Yeah, I know of a few too, and it's funny. Like,
It's unguarded,
Oh, wow.
but it's on camera.
check that out.
Nice gold.
There's some
Says
gold
9.4
porn for
now.
you.
It was 9.6 now. It is 9.4. So I don't know. Maybe the scales are not.
You got a little nug that fell under your tray there.
Oh,
There he is.
Ri-
no, no wonder I couldn't see it. Okay. There you go. That's probably the one that's missing.
More likely.
It's actually just under the lip of the tray. So we're gonna fish it out. Just give me a sec.
You need a pair of tweezers there.
No, I couldn't see because the angle I'm sitting on. It's yeah. Just did it again.
That's it. Break out the medical forceps.
I was using a screwdriver. Anyway, it's still a. There you go. Yeah, some good pieces in there.
Absolutely.
Doublehead, how you doing?
The ones I
Yeah.
got from that 24 nugget patch are quite angular. I'm going to just move this one around. Set that one there.
That's a nice chunky bit.
Yeah, they're really angular pieces because it was all covered in ironstone. That's the one I got last week. Yeah, that came with 0.5. Other than there, it's not the best lighting here. It's a very grey day today.
It must be really close
chilly.
to a reef where you're finding those at, because they're not that work.
No, that's right. I mean, even this one here. Oh, yeah, that's not bad.
I'd definitely be exploring that area in depth, looking for quartz
Yeah.
stains.
Well, yeah, because it is a lot of ironstone there as well. So it's probably a contact zone, I'd say. But yeah, it's a pretty good area. I mean, like I said, 24 little bits of gold from there. The biggest was 0.83. That comes at 9.51, but I think the scales need to be reteared again. But yeah.
What's up, Sanders? How you doing?
So yeah. So anyway, that other thing, I'm still undecided what I'm going to do with the other module thing, and so here we go. But yeah, it's fun, isn't it? All good fun. And that little species, not there, not much there.
Yeah, you can see the piece of gold right on the tip there.
Yeah. That was the only one I found on that day. So, still, all good. I'm happy. Even if I don't find anything, I'm having a great time doing it. Like even yesterday, when I was all done and finished, I just sat back in the chair and for about 10 minutes and just enjoyed the atmosphere. It was just nice being out there.
I do declare, gentlemen, I think it's time I have a safety meeting. It's been all day since I've had one. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, the most recent trip out that I took was just before the Jeep decided I wanted to do the death wobble. I went fishing with one of my buddies, and I will say that trout stream looks really good for prospecting. Lots of bedrock, lots of gravel bars, larger boulders in the creek and stuff. It looks like it would be a really good spot.
Trying to find the books for the scale. Oh, I think there's another one in there. I just heard a rattle.
There might be other pieces stuck down in there.
Yeah. This is in the couch. Nothing there. I'm always dropping bits of gold. I've got to vacuum the carpet and pan it out.
So yeah, if anybody else would like to come up and show off some gold porn, you're more than welcome to. The link is pinned up at the top chat.
I don't have any gold porn, but I finally have my sluice up and running.
Sweet.
Yeah. Hey, Heavy Meadow in the house.
What's up, Heavy? How you doing?
I can hear something rattling under the tray. Oops, stop rattling now. No.
Crouching tiger, hidden nugget, huh?
Can't see anything. Where's my torch? But we say torch in Australia. We don't say flashlight.
You know, if you were in Canada, a torch would be what I'm using right now to heat up my dab rig.
Right?
Yeah, I can't see anything.
In fact, I'm using 2 of them.
I'm not seeing anything. Anyway, that's a mystery for the ages. I might pull that apart one day just to make sure. Can't find the box for it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So I was thinking about going again today for a swing, back to where I was yesterday. See if I can do it anymore.
But see, Tom, I already have all the prospecting gear in the Jeep already, so I would just use the pans, shovel, and sluice that I have in there. That doesn't come out of the Jeep. Yeah, once in my old car, I had really bad warped discs. And every time you brake, the whole car would go taka 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 taka. The whole car would just shake every time we hit the brake. It was pretty bad, especially doing 100 kilometers an hour. You hit the brakes and the whole car just rattled like crazy. Off front end. And but it's funny. I took it to a mechanic to fix it, and he actually hit the wrong disc. He did the back disc instead of the front disc, so I had to go back and do it all over again. So what I just done for nothing. Oh, for one, yeah, for nothing. Actually, did the job free. Yeah, so it's all good. Yeah, so contemplating going out again. It's about almost 11 a.m. and it's grey but not raining. It's chilly, but yeah, I might throw the elements and go out again and see how I go. No reception out there. It's funny, I'm only about probably 10 kilometers from town out there, and there's no reception whatsoever. Yeah, some of the places that I go prospecting and stuff like that, typically I equated finding gold with no service, because like anytime you're finding any good gold, there's never any service to be like, hey guys, check this out.
It's the gold gods not wanting to give away your secret locations, Charlie.
Yep, and that's where I'm like, okay, this one will be Nunya Creek. That's actually pretty cool looking.
Yeah. Put it back together again. Oops.
It just fits right back together.
Yeah. Like a little sandwich. Rip it up. There's the top and the bottom. I'll put them in the ultrasonic to sort of clean them up a bit to see anything. I look under the loop and didn't really find anything of interest, but it's an interesting piece.
Right, Abby?
I absolutely agree with Heavy on that one.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yo, Reg, Charlie, Detective Bull, what's up, brother?
Hey. You guys have any side stuff for yourself?
What was that?
Hey, you guys.
Detective?
You guys have anything on the side that you sell? I mean, I do the gold for my hobby, but on the side I sell badges and collectible badges. Do you guys have anything like that? You sort of sell something on the side and get a few extra dollars, or?
I do a lot of things on the side personally. I'm a handyman pretty much. I help people out. I just finished building a pool fence and deck. I've got a porch to build. I've got to put together a trampoline. I
That's
do woodworking and lapidary. Go ahead, Charlie. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say putting trampolines together. That's fun because we had picked one up for free, and I had to take it apart, get it out of the person's yard, bring it back home, put it all back together. Yeah, it's a fun process.
Oh yeah. Heck, I spent half the day scrubbing a pool today and then shop vacuuming the rest of the water that can't be pulled out.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
That's a World War I English badge, and it's I'll just read what it says. There's the United Empire, what we have will hold. So, this reverse camera thing is crazy.
Yeah, it's trying to figure out where the camera is the hard part.
Yeah, so there's a kangaroo on the left and a emu on the right, and there's probably other animals that from the UK.
Is that a pin?
Yeah, it is. It's a pin brooch. Now,
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's actually like brand new. Like, and I looked it up. There was some information about that when it was first issued. The public were paying like 10 guineas for it back in 1901. Oh, 1901, 1914, whatever it was, after World War One. So it's over 100 years old, and you know, so I'm trying to sell it for 150 bucks.
I just got a pin the other day.
Ice cream.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, it came with a couple of packs of seeds too. Northern Lights and blueberry.
The sweetheart brooch made from the soldiers in the diggings.
Nice.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, PA?
I'm trying to get my stuff working here.
And you got a whole bunch of stuff. Got books of badges.
406. What's going on, brother?
Not much. Ice cream.
You scream.
Sorry about the echo there.
I wish I had some ice cream.
Right? You know what I wish I had? Some fresh air. Freaking smoke is killer.
Yeah, right? It's down here, too. It's real bad, man.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty today.
Blue sky.
Yeah, over here the smoke has been so thick it looks like fog when you like step out in the morning. It's like, oh look, it's foggy. Nope, it's the smoke from Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
We got
Charlie,
this year.
I couldn't see to the end of my block this morning.
Reg, tell him to put that freaking fire out, please.
I wish I could. The problem with those forests up north is it's all old growth, and a lot of it is cedar and pine, and when that stuff starts burning,
It's just creeping around in the bottom, isn't it?
pretty much, there's not much they can do. They've tried as much as they can, and they're still doing the best that they can. But it's going to take a good effort.
Bring back logging.
Should I gear up and go for a swing?
Blame a Canadian, eh, Heavy?
Detective Bull, how you doing, brother?
And Gold Eagle, if it was because of my dab rig, the smoke would be smelling good. Real good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be complaining about being outside then.
So should I gear up and go detecting, or should I sit here with you guys?
You can always take us detecting. What's up, BC
Hey.
Trails? How you doing?
BC Treasure Trails.
BC, what's up?
I like that new font. It looks pretty cool.
David Diaz in the house.
Bia.
Yeah,
Man, I'm
sorry,
packing
I
up
can't
for North
see chat,
Carolina,
so-
man. I'm packing up for North Carolina. Chat.
I wish
Oh.
I could come. I wish I could, but nope.
I'm about 1 month away from heading west. I can't wait.
Nice. I was just looking at the weather, man. It's supposed to rain every single day. Friday,
We're
Saturday,
expecting
Sunday,
the next
Monday,
5
Tuesday.
days. Yeah, next 5 days here too.
It's
That's
supposed to be in the 80s all weekend here. No rain. Maybe some of the 90s.
I'm firing up my high banker this weekend, man, that I just got.
Hey, PA, you got to remember the gold is already wet.
That's right.
I'm not scared. The only thing I'm scared
not
of
made of
is
sugar.
flooding. Flash floods, you know what I mean? Wash your high banker away.
Hills and stuff, yeah.
That happened to a couple guys down in Indiana.
Daily temperatures out here this week are about 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. So
Yeah, that's actually
Damn.
pretty
we don't
nice.
get snow. We don't get snow here, which is good.
So PA, you said you got a new high banker.
Yes, sir.
Let's see it.
It's
Okay.
probably all packed up in the back of the truck.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all
No,
packed up, probably.
I have to go to work in the morning, so I didn't put it in there because it's a bad neighborhood and the truck will be open and I'm gonna get stolen.
That's why I drive one of those vehicles where they look at it and be like, it's got nothing good in it.
well, my thought here is you can't tease us telling us you have new equipment and not show us. Like,
Yeah.
I did
Oh,
I did
is that
drop some
your-
bids.
Oh, yeah. Is that one with on your video?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Spin.
Anybody got some plans
There
for
it
this
is.
weekend?
very nice.
All
It's all
right.
packed up.
Yeah, we're gonna head up to one of the claims this weekend. Get it up and running good. See how it fared over the winter.
See how much new ground you have to work.
Yeah. How much caved in?
Yeah. Gold
What
hot.
size pump you run on that?
2-inch.
What's the gallon per hour?
A lot.
That's what I'm thinking. It looks like she can take it though.
Yeah, it's either like a gas-powered 2-inch garbage pump or like pretty heavy-duty larger pump.
I think
Yeah, I
it's a
got a
gas
2-inch
powered
trash
trash
pump.
pump.
Yep. That way,
Yeah, I got a
the
2-inch
little
trash
bit of
pump and
sand
then-
other debris that you suck up doesn't affect the pump that much.
Right.
It still comes with a nozzle that protects the end of the hose that goes into the water, but that isn't going to stop from like sand and other debris from getting in
Right.
there. But
Yeah, well-
that's why you get the garbage pump, because it's designed to be able to handle that.
Nice.
Doc says to take a screen and just rivet it together around the cage. You know, like
Oh, I was gonna say you got
screen.
a foot valve for that?
Nah.
Kind
But
of
with
makes me
that-
look at mine and feel like it's a bit inferior.
I got
But
a
with that-
Predator
that-
2-inch trash pump, you know.
2-inch
And,
trash pump that he's got. He can also get one of those 2-inch dredge nozzle attachments that has the hose run back up to the top of the high banker, and he can sit there and suction dredge using the high
Nice.
banker with the 2-inch nozzle. Which
Yeah, I was
amazing.
just looking at all that. The hose is $140, and I
Yeah,
found it for
that's not so
$7 a foot,
nice.
and then $185 for the nozzle. And
Yeah.
and then you got to buy an 1 1/4, reduce it from 2-inch to 1 1/4 to feed the spray into the nozzle.
Yep.
So it's about $600 for hoses and the nozzle itself.
You know, I'm sitting here listening to you list off these prices, and all I can think is the Canadian conversion. That's about 900 Canadian, if not 1,000.
Congratulations, Heavy.
And the high banker was $1,300.
Oh,
Yeah, Heavy's got a major accomplishment going on too. So.
Nice, Heavy. Keep it up.
congrats, Heavy.
Colin, you rock, brother.
I'm not far behind you, man. Mine's July 12th.
I got 14 weeks.
Hey, you start somewhere. Start at day one. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna make some cigarettes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go live Monday night from Lucky Strike, so that's gonna be pretty cool.
I hope you have service out there.
I got T-Mobile, so I got full bars.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's one of the issues that we had while we were out there is trying to get live streams and set up. If we didn't have Josh out there, like running the show from the Treasure Fam account, we wouldn't have had any service to be able to go live out there.
Oh,
You guys got Starlink out there?
We do. It's just none of us have paid for it. So
yeah. It's pretty expensive.
Mark Miller's in the house. What's up, bro?
Mark, how's it going?
Elon Musk has to pay for all those freaking rockets to Mars somehow.
Yeah.
Joe, Gold Eagle Prospecting. What's up, bro?
I gotta say, I've been seeing so many memes from this whole like submarine thing.
Same
Oh,
here.
yeah.
It's actually
So-
kind of disgusting.
It is,
It-
but like the one that I saw today had me laughing so hard. It showed the guy that built the sub and everything like that, and then below him it said Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
It's pretty freaking really. And some people died, and everyone's making fun of them. Bit of a disaster, really.
It was
Yeah,
funny, but it was bad at the same time. It's like it
Oh,
hasn't
yeah.
been like a month yet, and you're already got memes.
Yeah.
It's like when the what was the space shuttle blew up with the teacher on board. All the jokes that came out afterwards.
Yeah,
You know, it's just bad taste. Yeah. Like what did the teacher say on the space shuttle before it blew up? What's this button do? Shit like that. Yeah, not good.
You going out this weekend, Charlie?
no, because some of the parts should be arriving like Saturday for the Jeep.
Oh, what kind of parts you need?
Control arms, the track bar needs to be replaced. Ball joint on passenger side needs to be replaced.
Ouch.
It's all things that are involved with solid axle death wobble.
Ah. Well, if you live closer, I could, try to hook you up.
Yeah. Luckily enough,
Likewise,
boss is
my
willing to
brother
take
fixes
stuff.
Jeeps.
I might get a whole wrecking yard out here.
Yeah, but see, I with something like that, I would rather go with new parts
Well, yeah.
just to try and eliminate it from happening within another year.
Right.
It's a reoccurring issue. It's always going to happen. especially with Jeep. Jeep is like the primary one for the death wobble, but there are some of those solid axle Fords and Dodges that also get the same issue.
Oh yeah.
It's because the whole geometry of how the axle and everything sits in there. Once that stuff starts to get loose, it throws off the geometry and everything like that. And then once you hit a pothole doing like 40 miles per hour, the whole front end just.
Oh, ouch.
It's violent. It's not like it's scary when it happens.
Oh, jeez.
And the only way to get it to stop while you're driving is to like jerk the steering wheel real quick with authority,
Oh.
or to slow down. Because you take up that slack where everything's loose in there and it's straightens it back out again.
Come back,
or you have to slow completely down to a stop in order to get it to stop from doing that.
My truck's got a ball joint that, you got to back up, stop and back up, Gold Eagle knows, and reset it, and off you go again.
Still got 11 awesome people in here yet.
We're only 38 minutes in.
I don't know which bag of dirt to play with.
But you gonna pan some stuff out, Charlie?
I might. I don't know. I'm getting low on bags, and I kind of want to save them.
I'm kind of waiting on some dirt to arrive in the mail so I can put some use to the new recirculating sluice down there.
I know.
She's sitting there waiting.
This is going to be for my next live when I get back on the 9th.
Oh, who's that?
Say that again?
It's going to be for my next live on the 9th when I get back from Flash in the Pan. I won this on Miller Prospecting.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Last week I did Mark Miller's Northern Nightmare. That was pretty fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is he nice and black?
Red.
Oh,
like
red?
Vampire blood. Yeah, man.
Ooh, that would be mean to do.
Oh, shit.
You just gave me an idea, and it's like you know that red chalk that you get for snapping lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine some of that in a pay dirt bag?
Use the red concrete dye.
I've got some of the blue chalk.
According to
Red
California,
concrete
that causes cancer.
Let's do something. I'm always dropping stuff.
Yeah, that was iron ore tailings and taconite made it so red.
Yeah.
According to Mr. Mark.
Yeah, Mark showed me some of those mines up there the one time I was up there. It's mind blowing how massive they are, though. Like the areas that they cleaned out, some of those tailing piles from all that stuff too. It's just astonishing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh look, I'm standing on a mountain. Nope, that's tailings pile.
Yeah,
Mark says the nightmare is natural.
Since the tailing piles in Western Australia, they look like mountains. All the supercuts.
What is it?
Tailings pile here. We're driving across Western Australia, and we saw this mountain in the distance. We thought it was a bit odd because there was a flat top mountain, and it was, it took us an hour to reach it. And by the time we got there, we realised it was a giant tailings pile.
Wow.
Crazy stuff there.
You guys find the big gold there, boy. I would never come out the bush if I was there.
I'd be the same way, PA.
Look, mind you, there's a lot of gold in Western Australia. I mean, I back in 2008, I found a 15 gram Sunbaker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I would love to be able to just walk along and be like, oh,
Piece of gold.
Yeah. Yeah. That's nothing. Yeah.
Ooh,
no.
shiny.
And that was a big giant tailing spile, and you thought it was a mountain. How detectable?
Yeah. And I've seen one video. This guy dug up a 5 ouncer. It was just poking out of the dirt.
Wow.
Jesus.
But the thing about Western Australia, it's not alluvial, it's eluvial. So it's gold by erosion. So it's not deep. Just all the topsoils are eroded away, and the gold just sits there. Yeah, it's already down to the bottom, and it just slowly erodes out, and that's why we find a lot of shallow gold in WA.
And that's also why you're finding some really nice larger pieces and stuff there too.
Yeah.
David V said California has mountain ranges of tailings.
See, that's another spot I want to get back to, because there's some spots growing up as a kid that we used to go swimming at and swimming holes and stuff. And thinking back on it now with the prospector's mind, I'm like, man, those spots would be really good to check out.
Yeah.
It's crazy that you can't dredge there.
About a month ago, someone found a 20-ounce nugget not far from here.
Yeah, I think I saw a video on that. Yeah.
Yeah, 20 ounces.
Holy criminy. How'd you like that rattling around the bottom of your pan?
20 ouncer.
Yeah. Clunk, 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 clunk.
I think it was about 630 grams.
Wow.
Damn.
Jesus.
Just imagine holding something like that.
Big
Wow.
piece like that. Yeah.
You know, Charlie, we don't have to imagine. We just have to remind ourselves one day. Because one day we'll all get the chance to go down to Aussie and visit our gold fam down there. And we'll get that opportunity.
Yeah, and I live in the Golden Triangle of Victoria, where a lot of the gold was found here in Australia. Most of the gold was found in this area. So,
Bug files.
so there's a lot of places I can go just here and there, but it's all small gold. You've got to be lucky to find something half decent. Not much running water either.
Any
Big
gold.
gold,
baby.
small gold. It's all gold.
That's right.
It's the experience and spending the time doing
All
something
gold
new,
matters.
right? Exactly.
Detectable. I would be the guy that would even be taking the dirt around the large nugget and panning that.
Yeah.
To see if there's any fine stuff in it.
Yep.
True.
You guys just need
I mean,
more water over there.
Pretty much the way that you guys are like detecting, you guys are finding all the big stuff, but like all the micro flower stuff that might be in along all that dirt with that larger stuff is what I would also be processing, because that all adds up.
Yeah. It's like Shane Bennett from West Oz Detecting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, West Oz
Shane's a great dude.
Yeah, he's doing dry blowing at the moment. He's getting all the fine gold out of the dirt.
I've heard that they're only like 30 or 40% recovery rate. You got to run it and run your dirt and run it again and run it again.
Yeah, because it's almost like breaking down clay. So you got to keep washing it. It's just it's the red dirt. It's really iron rich as well.
Yeah, and I don't want to be covered in dust all day.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's like powder. It's like powder. Yeah, the red stuff.
Colin says, yeah, he can't wait to teleport, just randomly show up in a West Oz video. It's coming, brother. It's coming.
Well, I'm making this prediction now because I've seen the way the community has grown, the way it's expanded, the way community members and everything have bonded and formed these international connections. And it's only a matter of time before we all get the opportunity to go and live this dream in a more realistic way. It's all just a matter of timing and money.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe if the world went back to the gold standard, we'd be able to get over there.
I agree with you, PA. However, that'll probably never happen here in Canada because that would mean that the value of our dollar becomes equal to the value of US dollar. And due to international trade, the US economy will never allow that to happen.
The tyrants will never allow it to happen. Not
Yeah,
the U.S. The tyrants who run the central bank, which is the Rothschild money system, they will never allow it to happen because they want a debt-based money system. So if we did go back to a gold standard, it crushes the Rothschild debt-based monopoly money.
Oh, I
system.
agree. I
The
agree.
other one that I saw that absolutely had me laughing up. It says, "How can the U.S. give me a credit score when they're 22 trillion in debt?"
31.
They're starting to get.
Same point there, PA. But how can they give you a credit score when they're that far in debt?
Because their
Because
debt is imaginary.
They lend you their fake monopoly money, and if you don't pay it back, that's how you get your credit score.
It's because they can.
But we'll save that for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Either way, though,
that's a whole nother tangent, and we don't have.
Oh
much
yeah.
either way, though, I'm predicting we'll all get the opportunity because we've got good, solid members in this community, and it's just a matter of us putting our minds together. Look what we achieve when we put together small gatherings and stuff like that, the group digs. Look how much fun everybody has.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So, you know,
DB is absolutely right.
you work together, you throw in a pool of money or gold from a year's worth of prospecting, and you all take a trip down to Australia, visit Shane or Detectable, or, you know.
This is all we find here, Detectable. This little tiny stuff in this jar. That's what we find, brother. Nothing big.
It's a lot bigger. Is that about an ounce or so?
Half. About a half.
Biggest pieces that I found here in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
They're pretty big. For here, that's pretty nice size.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I'll be
any
up there
gold
to see your
show
butt sometime next year, Charlie. I'm coming up. You're going to take me to that Nugget Lake, brother.
Oh yeah, I'll probably be about halfway down the creek.
Oh, sorry, I was lying. I do have one piece of gold, and I always have one piece of gold that I will never get rid of.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
The middle
I have
finger
my-
half-gram nugget.
It's almost like one of those.
I have my very first
Well, let's take
micro
a thumbs up,
spec
too.
that I found.
Yeah. You turn
I'll
it
never get rid of
sideways,
that.
it looks like a male member.
A Johnson.
Willie.
It looks like a woodpecker.
Wang, pay attention.
You're exactly right, David B. Tyrants make up the rules to rule.
Yep.
Well, that's a good thing about being a prospector. Although we do have rules we have to follow, we can bend those rules a little bit more because we get on the front line and we find that shiny. That helps keep that economy going.
Right.
So, you know,
I don't know
we've got
about
an
down
upper
here.
hand.
I don't know about down here. The IRS might start putting cameras in the trees watching us and come get us.
David or PA, they ain't gotta put cameras in the trees to watch us. They have mobile tracking devices right in their pocket.
Yeah.
With cameras.
They know
Yeah.
they know every single move you make.
They
Every
can watch us from space.
People are like,
I-
oh, they didn't want to get the jab because they're putting tracking devices in us. No, you already have one in your pocket.
I stay
didn't
in
get
the old days. I'm
I
still
didn't get
rocking.
the jab because
one of
I got
the old
clogged
flip
veins. I didn't
phones.
want to die.
They can
Yeah,
still
don't
track
forget
that though. They can still
And don't
track
forget
that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
However, the tracking capabilities on this are very limited compared to what a smartphone is.
Oh, I agree with that 100%. But they can still track it though to at least the closest location in three cell towers. You know,
Yeah.
pinpoint your location.
Oh, absolutely. But see, that's why I go with the pay-as-you-go, because it's disposable, and if I need to, I can get rid of that phone and not have to worry about destroying $1,000 worth of my money.
No, I know.
Joe, the King of England
I
claimed
paid
all the gold in New York, brother.
$79 for this thing.
They got laws from the 1600s still in effect in New York. Like, give all your gold to the King of England.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
reading
that's
chat,
fine.
guys. Sorry.
That's why New York owns all the mineral rights to the land. You might buy a property with a couple acres out there. You have title to the land, but not to the mineral rights.
Right.
I think it's I think it's in Australia. You own your own land. Where like I've got my house here, but I think only 70 meters below that is you don't own that. You only got the certain depth. What you
don't own anything, man. You
It's-
buy it. If you stop working and you can't pay, you don't pay your taxes, they take it from you. You can never own anything in this
Yeah.
world.
Yeah. That's true.
Property
Yeah.
rights are roughly the same up here, detectable, where you get so many meters down, and then you have to either buy the rights to the land below for mineral rights and water rights, or you just can't go below that depth.
Jeez.
And there's a lot of houses in Bendigo and Ballarat, which are big gold rush mining towns, where old mine shafts are collapsing in people like sinkholes.
Oh,
In
wow.
the street, in people's houses. They're all only just plugged at the top, and they're all empty after that. And so all that erodes away with heavy rains, and all these sinkholes turn up.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
And there's like, hundreds of kilometres of mine shafts underneath all these cities, even where I am.
That's
10
crazy.
awesome people still in the house.
It happens.
DB, you never know. They actually might. With everything going on, I've seen a lot of UFO stuff in the news lately.
Well, with that comment that DB made there, the way that I look at it is if you look at just the last 50 years of how we've advanced in technology just in the last 50 years compared to the last 200 years prior to that, there had to be some outside help.
Colin wants to hog tie conversation.
Well, yeah, humans are
Conservation
smart,
officers.
but
That's
Where do you think
just my thought.
supersonic missiles came from?
And then the other thing too is like saying that there isn't any other extraterrestrial life or anything out there is the same as going to the ocean and grabbing a tablespoon of water and being like, "Yep, there's no life in here because I don't see anything in that tablespoon of water."
absolutely.
I've got a theory that Earth is one giant zoo made by aliens and has left it alone for a while.
Yeah, they came here, and when they first got here, there was Neanderthal, and they're like, "Hey, we want these shiny rocks dug up, but we don't want to do it." Well, this guy's not smart enough to take these directions, so they alter the DNA a little bit, make him want to dig up the shiny rocks, and then they got what they needed. They took off and left us here. Now they come back and they're like, "Oh shit, we forgot about these guys."
That's what happens when you leave a tuna sandwich laying around.
Heavy. In my county in Pennsylvania, they say that you can't dig in the creek, right? And I asked the game warden about it. He told me you are not allowed to excavate in the creeks in Pennsylvania. I'm like,
What?
excavate? You need a freaking machine to excavate. I said, this is a shovel.
Yeah, but you've never seen it like how I really go full bore with the shovel in the creek.
I'll be doing it this weekend in North Carolina.
Well, I'm not going to be there, PA.
Well, you'll have to get your butt down here, or I'll have to come up there. We have the high bank up there.
Not in Wisconsin. You know,
Uh-huh.
the only thing that you can do is pan and sluice. Can't run anything with a motor unless you're on private land with the homeowner, like the landowner's permission.
Same thing here in PA. If you got permission from a private property owner, you can run a sluice. I mean, a high banker or a dredge.
What's up, T-Rep?
Hey,
T-Rep in the
T-Rat.
house.
Yeah, nothing motorized can be run in Wisconsin. The only place where we can really go to use like the high banker, which we could still possibly do if you're down for it, is we could head up to the beaches on Michigan, go find some black sand deposits and run it up there.
Why not run a recirculating system up on
Yeah.
the bank at least 10 feet away from the creek or river, so then that way you're not discharging?
Because in order to get out of the creek over by Nugget Lake, you're climbing like a 4-foot bank. So it's not the easiest thing to do.
I'm sure there's a way to skirt the rules a little bit.
Yeah.
When I get to Lucky
Yeah.
Strike, I'm going all the way up the other end, past where they do the line dredge, all the way up to the end of the property. That's where I'm going to go high bank.
See, that's where I wanted to head up to when I was out there last, but we just didn't have enough time. There was so much other things going on, so many people there hanging out with people that were showing up that heard about us on the radio and things like that. It's just, and then just hanging out with everybody that showed up too was look at that. I mean, there's just so many things going on that it was hard to actually get in the creek or do anything. So
Are you coming to the next spring fling, Charlie?
I'm gonna try to. For me, that's like a once a year trip.
T-Rep says I got to.
Otherwise, it puts too much financial strain on Charlie to do it. So
Right.
Yeah.
It's how it is for me with traveling.
Yeah,
Very
you got
difficult
to
as a
get
single
a couple
parent.
guys. Get a couple guys to go with you and split up the cost, man.
I have my prospecting partner that I travel with. He's willing to cover me financially. I just have to work it off afterwards.
Ah,
Spent the last year doing home renovations for him just to be able to cover last summer's trip.
hey, if it works out, then I don't see what the issue is. I mean,
No, exactly.
bartering trades and skills for financial help for trips and stuff. I would
yeah.
doing that.
Exactly. And,
Right.
this helps him in the end, too, because he's looking to sell the farmhouse and sever the land from the farm and a bunch of shit. So he wants to get this basement done up nice. And
T-Rep says he's got to pan his cons from the Pacific Northwest Gold Rushers tonight. That's my goal, anyway.
Oh,
Guys, I got to go. I've got things to do. I might gear up and go for a swing.
All right,
Nice.
Kentucky,
All right.
thanks for
All right,
joining
man.
us. Thanks for coming up and hanging out.
Shoot a vid and let us see.
Cheers.
cheers.
See you, buddy.
Cheers.
later, man.
Sacrificing. We were born for it. That's what David Villa says.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I
way
want to
that
get
I
out.
look at it is, this is all we are to him is barcode.
I want to get out to the Yuba, man. I want to go some panning and sluicing on the Yuba.
You and me both, PA. You and me both.
I got that Keen sluice, the 10-inch. I put the combo Dream Mat in it, and then I picked up the A52S classifier screen for the top of it. I think it's going to work real good. No classifying for areas like that,
Yeah.
David V said there's too much gold there. Well, let's go. I'll fly out there
Too much
next year.
where?
I'm definitely want to get out there. The
Too
Yuba
much gold where?
on the
Yuba
Yuba.
River.
Oh,
Send some my way. I'll take it.
yeah.
Reg, where are you at?
I'm up in Canada near Niagara Falls.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm about 30 minutes from Niagara Falls.
Man, you should hook up with Joe and then make your way down to Spring Fling next year, man.
Problem is, I need a passport.
Oh,
Well, that gives you all until next year, April, to get it
Yep.
set up.
This is true.
I got
Because
mine.
that-
It took
that would
like
be awesome to be able to get the
3 weeks. I think it took for me to get my passport.
I was avoiding
I'm
it for
probably
the
on a
longest.
no-fly list now, but
I was avoiding it for the longest time because I was running the Niagara Falls 420 rally, and I figured, because of my affiliation with the cannabis movement, I'd be less likely to be able to get across the border.
nah.
Red flag with my name, considering the fact that we were right across the border.
jump in a barrel, dude, and go
Yeah.
go
We'll
across.
fish
and be
you out,
good.
Red. We'll fish you out.
With things being legal here now, I don't think it matters that much.
David V just said it too.
Yeah. What's up,
Welcome,
Toaster?
Toaster 406 said, "Hey, you guys!"
Because Wisconsin is now an island surrounded by states where it's legal.
T-Rep, I'm gonna come out your way next year. I'm gonna fly out to Cali, baby.
In Minnesota now it's legal out there. It's legal in Michigan, which surrounds the two other sides of Wisconsin, and it's now legal in Indiana.
I just don't like how it's still illegal on the federal level in the states.
Colin, I
Yes,
was politically
the
active in
individual
2020.
state has
That's
the
why I'm
individual right.
probably not allowed to fly anywhere, bro.
Yeah, it's just the government's way of being able to still make money and put people in prison. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, white Canadian guy like me won't last long in an American prison.
Now they just kick you out of the country.
I don't know. They
Maybe come over here to
extradited Mark
Montana.
Emery for seeds.
Yeah, T-Rep, definitely in the summertime, man. Scott Sharp and them went out there not too long ago, and they were building igloos instead of gold mining.
We're at an hour and 5 minutes. We got 14 awesome people in here. 24 thumbs up. That's awesome.
Did I hit that? Yeah, I hit it. I hit it.
I haven't hit it yet, but I will.
Welcome to 717.
717's in the
Orlando, how you
house.
doing?
We got 15 awesome people in the house.
I think some
I'm
of those
getting-
lurkers wait until you say that, and they'll be like, no.
What you got going on, 717?
But yeah, we'll
Yeah.
probably go for our usual hour and a half and then call it a night. There's no reason to stay on here and just jibber jabber for hours and hours and hours on end. It makes it easier for the rewatch, so you're not having to sit there through a full series of Lord of the Rings trilogy type style YouTube videos. So it makes it easier, keeping them nice and short and simple. I just think it works out better that way. Typically, get more people in, they jump to the next thing. It's always fun to see everybody come in, say hello, hang out for a little bit, and move on to the
And
next.
then, head out to the next one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Thursday night too. People got to work the next day, and
Yep.
Today was the last day of school for my son, so he's off to his mother's for the weekend, and I've got some free time, kind of. Projects to work on.
Yeah, there's always a project to do.
I had a joke there, but I am not going to say it while we're still live.
Miss Patriot's work until 12 o'clock, and then as soon as she's done work, we're on our way to North Carolina.
Nice. Oh, you going there for the whole weekend, PA?
Yeah, I'm coming back Tuesday on July 4th, actually. I missed the fireworks, but I got to work, man. You know, it's like we sat around for 3 months, basically doing nothing, man, and I got paid, so I gotta be there. You know.
Yeah, got to do something, huh?
I might have had to be there Monday, but all the union guys said they ain't coming in, so I'm staying another day. I was gonna have to come home Sunday.
I was randomly given a bag of the stripped firecrackers and a whole bunch of bottle rockets the other day.
Oh, I got mortars, dude.
I was helping some little old lady clean out her husband's belongings after he had passed away, and this was in the closet, and she was going to throw them out, and I'm like, no, those are coming home.
Yeah, those are mine.
Yeah, no, my son's never seen a bottle rocket before, so I lit one off the other night, and he was, wow!
I got mortars, dude.
Nice.
Wow.
Hey, that mortar would fit in my rock crusher.
This end up. Drop it in there, bloop, right in the tube, poof. I was lighting them off out back, and my neighbors called the cops on me.
What?
Yeah, I called them all a bunch of jerk offs. I yelled it out in the backyard. I said, "You're all a bunch of jerk offs."
Hey, the only
I'll
reason
give
I
a
don't
shoot
go
them
to
off
cops
somewhere.
is because they're jealous that they don't have
Yeah,
Are
it was,
those illegal over there?
no, they sell them legally in the state, but
Oh, well,
but the township said you can't light them up. The cops came. I said, "What are you going to do? Arrest me?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, we're going to tell you to stop. If we have to come back, we're going to cite you. I'm like,
No.
okay.
See, that's where you take one of those and then light it and stick it in their hand and be like, "What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You're gonna put it in that tube?"
Nah, she was nice about it. You know, she's like, "I'm not going to, you're not in no trouble, but the neighbors are calling because it's 9 o'clock. It's just getting dark out. You know what I mean?" And I was lighting them off, and the neighbors were bitching. But the kids
You
were
probably
still
had
young.
some little old lady next door or something
No.
that shit her pants, or
The dog
No,
that's
she
running
died.
around like a crackhead because something loud went off. And
No,
Yeah.
she died and gave the house to her kid, and her kid's the one that called because she's a.
Friendly person.
I believe they call
Political
those
term
people
these days
Karen.
is Karen.
Karen. Yes. That was a nice way of putting it, Reggie. I had another word.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Rhymes
ex-wife
with
is
fun.
one of those.
No, they banned M80s, David B. They were too dangerous. They make M90s now. They're just like firecrackers.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious to watch.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I was on the gun range when they first made Tannerite legal, and we were on the gun range, and we heard boom! Man, I jumped out of my skin. I was like, "Whoa!" I said, "What the hell was that?"
I was over at my parents' place the one day when I was shooting off the 44 that I have up here. And they come out and be like, "Are you shooting off a cannon?" And I'm like, "No, it's a 44. You want to see it?"
It's a hand cannon.
It's a black powder revolver, so it's definitely louder than most firearms.
That's what I'm getting. A 6-shooter
Charlie,
black
you wanna
powder
know what-
revolver.
Instead of putting round balls in those, you can put a wad
Oh wow.
packed toilet paper in there, and it makes just this neat snowstorm.
Yeah.
Closest
Would they
thing I
call-
have
would they-
to a gun
would they
is a
call that a
homemade
blank?
blow dart gun.
And then here's the 38.
And they're
So-
black powder. That's nice, man.
No, this has got the conversion kit, 1901
Okay.
conversion kit to a regular cartridge.
What do you got there, 406?
Oh, just some crummy cons that I scrubbed up out of the claim up by Lincoln.
I have a homemade blow dart gun.
Silent Silver's in the house.
It's mountable on a tripod. You can attach a laser sight and scope to it. It's a homemade blow dart gun.
Nice. I got my crossbow. Badass.
This thing is pretty damn accurate for being an old telescope tripod leg.
Hey, Reg, what do you call African drive-by?
Yeah, that would actually be fun to do with this, with watermelon seeds.
Silent Silver's in the house. What's up, man?
Welcome, Silent Silver.
He said,
I
hopes
give you a
everyone
rent
is
for
doing well.
Silent Silver. Yeah, I've seen some awesome slingshot designs and stuff too that you could almost as deadly as an actual firearm. So
I've made some slingshots when I was in Boy Scouts, and they're pretty damn easy to make, and they're damn deadly when you make them.
So, they speaking of slingshots and wrist rockets, they put steel building up on my job site this week, right? So they put this ratchet on there and they snap off the top of them, the tip, right? So the socket locks into the tip, and then it tightens the bolt all the way down, and it snaps off the tip of the bolt, right? And it
Okay.
leaves a chunk of steel like this, you know what I mean? And maybe 3/8 inch round. Excellent wrist rocket ammo, man.
Ball
For a
bearings.
slingshot.
were great.
Yeah. Toaster, what's up, man?
What's happening, fellas? How y'all doing tonight?
you doing
All
it
right.
What's going on with you, man?
Oh, you know, just another day of slaving away.
Yeah, all the other ones I had, like Heavy Metal said there, I lost them in a boating accident. So. I only have the 3 now. Those 2 and my boomstick.
This old guy was drunk as hell telling Lodak he didn't like him. Ray went outside and you just heard a loud boom. Dude jumped big as shit. I was there. I was in tears.
So, what's up, Stacy? You find anything good yet?
Got a little few flecks in the pan here.
Nice.
Any
Gotta
good?
get it all
Any gold is
cleaned
good.
down.
You said you got
Working
that
for
one
the
claim up by Lincoln.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is just scratching a bunch of stuff where a bunch of water had ran down.
Yeah.
It's bunch of clay. Nasty.
Good brown stuff, huh?
Oh yeah.
Chocolate
You know,
milk.
like the bag I gave you.
Yeah. Gotta love that stuff. That's
No,
high
the way that
quality
he
dirt
said the
right
brown
there.
stuff, it's like he had one too many drinks of Goldschlager and he's trying to recoup.
You been out on the claim, Stacy?
Yeah, we've been up. We were up there 2 weeks ago, and found a little bit, and then we're gonna head up towards Garnett. It's an old mining ghost town. Our other
Cool.
There you go.
planes up there.
Hey, while you're up there, keep an eye out for some huckleberries. Let me know what it's like.
Some of
All
those
right.
old ghost towns you might
It's gonna
find
be about
somebody
that time of year, man.
their collection.
David V says, crappy gold, you say? DB, have a great night.
Later, DB. We're getting close to the pointy end of the night here. We got like 13, 14 minutes left, and we're calling it a night.
Have a great night, DB.
How's work, Charlie?
It's work.
The only 4-letter word you could say in church.
Right? What's up, Joey Brown?
Welcome, Joey.
Joey Downtown Brown. He wants to know if he won yet.
Joey, you won the chance to try again.
Hey, Joey.
You got a free ticket, Joey.
It's not good for anything. It's just free.
Just
You know,
free.
It's really hard not to laugh when you're trying not to cough.
Colin said, "What's up, Joey? You won, but you weren't here to claim it."
Yeah, that's it.
So close, buddy.
Bad time for a safety meeting on that one.
Yeah, it's hard to hold that hit in when you're not trying to die.
Yep.
Speaking of safety meetings,
What do we
I-
got, Stacy?
like I said, I'm 14
Let's
weeks
blow
clean, right?
406 up there, Charlie. See what
I'm
you got.
14
Oh,
weeks
you are.
clean,
Good
and
job, PA.
somebody sent me a bag of stuff from Luke's room.
Couple little flakes
And-
there, huh?
I had to run over to the neighbors and give it to the neighbors. I said, "Here, get this out of my house before I smoke it."
You know, that little old lady that gave me the fireworks also gave me a bag of fucking weed to go with it.
Colin, have a great night, brother. Congrats on 1 year, man. You rock, bro.
That's why you should have been like, she gave me this bag, but I asked her for flour. This is not what I meant.
Oh yeah, Mark. I wasn't breathing right, man, and I had to stop smoking, dude. It was just too much.
Have a
And
great
then,
night, Heavy.
And then my attitude changed for the better with not doing anything at all. So I didn't go to any edibles or anything like that. So
PA, I wish I could join you in that sobriety. However, if I stop smoking, I go into full grand mal seizures. I
That
completely stopped taking my anti-seizure medication and switched
Fat finger.
entirely to extract.
Cool.
And since I switched to extract, I have not had a seizure in 5 years. And I haven't
Awesome.
taken my seizure pills in 5 years.
whatever
good
you
on
got to
you,
do,
Reg.
bro.
There's a reason
Well,
it's a
some of
medicine,
those
man.
medications that they give you for that, there's so many added side effects that comes along
Well-
with it.
Yeah, one of the issues was they had me on phenytoin sodium. So I was getting far too much sodium in my system, which now I suffer from high blood pressure. I'm constantly in a state of hypertension stage 2. And, you know, it's just a matter of time before I end up going on blood thinners and, you know, have to worry about heart issues. All because they had me on sodium pills for my seizures.
Yeah, I walked 27 miles one day and had a major heart attack.
Ouch.
I worry about it. I keep a blood pressure monitor on hand. I test myself 3 times a day to make sure.
Yeah, they put 2 stents in my right side of my heart, and I've been good ever since. So, went right in my wrist, Bloop. Right in my right wrist to my heart. Popped 2 stents in there. Did an angioplasty, and I've been good ever since.
You gotten out, Josh?
What's that now?
Have you gotten out? Out mining?
I have
Or
not
panning?
yet.
What?
Say hi.
Hello.
No, I haven't been out in probably about a good year.
Man,
It's been about a year since I've dug some dirt.
run down to Kelly Island. Hit those gravel bars.
No, I finally ended up getting me a place out here in Bonner, about 5 minutes from Allcom.
Oh, nice.
So Kelly Island's, a little bit of a drive into town for me nowadays.
Yeah.
Joey, my clock must be fast. It was 4:20 5 minutes ago. Hey, wait a minute. The clock still says it's 4:20. Wait.
Yeah. Willie Nelson says it's 4:20 all the time in Bongaritaville.
That's right.
Mark Miller says both my heart attacks were minor, thank goodness. Yeah, brother. But when he told me that I had a major heart attack, the doctor, I was like, no, I didn't. I said, I just lost a whole person. And he's like, you are. And I said to him, well, can you fix me? And he said, yeah, I think so. And I said, well, where do I sign? And he stuck a clipboard in front of my face. And I'm like, oh, shit, this is serious. I signed it and fell asleep, dude. They put me right out. Didn't even get to talk to anybody, my wife or nobody, man. And I woke up and looked at the ceiling and said, well, I'm still here. I guess they did a good job.
It's like, this is what heaven looks like?
I said, it looks like a dropped ceiling.
Wait a minute. Oh, whoa.
And I went right for my phone, right? I'm in a hospital bed. I grabbed my phone and I picked it up to call my wife, and it was dead. I'm like, shit.
You find something good there for us, Six?
I did.
We gonna get to see it?
Yeah, as soon as I pull these little pieces of ironstone down out of here.
You found it, my precious.
All right, hopefully I don't fat finger myself again this time.
Well, if you do, make sure you use lube.
That's right.
Wow. We derailed there quickly.
He did it. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I thought he popped off. That's the shiny.
Nice.
There's a nice picker in there.
Mm-hmm. Nice flight.
Oh, it just stuck to his finger. Yeah, that's a nice piece.
Boy, she's flat.
She's flat, but she's wide.
Oh, it made a noise. But heck, I'm gonna have to pan some more of this out.
How much more you got to go?
Confirmed a picker.
That's quite a bit of dirt yet. Say
Yeah.
about a quarter of the bucket.
Yep.
Mark, there were some nice chunkers in that bag you sent to me,
There we
brother.
go. Hey.
If you need some help there, old man, just let me know.
All right. I'll have to take you up to the Lincoln claim.
Yeah.
And you guys are in Wyoming, right?
Montana.
Montana.
That's where
I
the
am-
406 comes from.
Way.
To the treasure state.
There, got it. Perfect.
14 awesome people still in the house.
Okay, we got about 4 minutes left, and we're probably going to call it a night. Go backstage, hang out there. We have enough room for one more person to join us. We'll probably hang out backstage for about another 15, 20 minutes and call it a night.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump. I gotta get up for work tomorrow. So it's 10 o'clock now. So
It's
So,
it's only
yeah.
8 here. The sun's still up.
We got another 2 hours of sun.
I still
Yeah.
got light outside yet.
It's dark here. It's almost
It's
10
dark.
p.m.
Yeah, it's only about 9 here.
4 a.m. comes early. 4:30.
Yeah, it does. I got to be up early too.
You know, the best part about my son being out of school, I don't have to get up at 6 a.m. anymore.
I do that on a regular basis anyway, even if
I'm probably still going to because it's
Reg,
just
Reg,
routine by
we
now.
really want you to get your passport, bro, and come down to Spring Fling.
I'll work on it. I'll have to convince my partner to take the trip as well. Because he
More the
needs to
merrier.
experience the community a bit more.
Yeah, that would be great because I mean we had what was it like 25 people out there, PA.
Yep.
That was part of the community and YouTubers and stuff like that. So there was.
Yeah, I would love to come down.
We would love to have you. 406.
Definitely.
406s.
Well, gentlemen, cross our fingers. I find some good gold on my trip to BC this summer.
And it's
Because
April. You got
If I-
you got
gotta move.
something.
If I
back
do
up
find
again,
some
dude.
good gold, I'm coming back with a vengeance. I'm looking to finish my shop, get the tools I need, get going with lapidary work in my filming studio, as well as work on future projects towards attending all of these events.
Are you going back up with Dan Hurd?
This time I'm going out with SIBO
Oh, okay.
from CGM, Canadian Gold Mining. If I do get the chance to meet Dan again while I'm there, obviously I'm going to hop on that.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm hoping to meet up with Andy as well, and maybe Paulie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I'm now moderating for the whole crew pretty much. So, might as well.
Heck yeah.
I'm part of the group from a distance. So,
David B is asking if you met up with Andy Thrax.
not yet. I'm hoping to this summer, though.
He seems
I
like
meant-
a really cool guy.
He is.
Yeah.
The work he's put in on that dream claim, too. Holy. I give him props for the effort he has gone through to make that equipment and get that site.
And he's doing it all basically himself, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's people like Andy that inspire me, being partially disabled, to go out there and live my dream, too. Yeah.
The only person that's going to keep you from that is yourself. You know?
Exactly. And in my situation, my ex-wife and my kid.
Yes, that's part of life. But I'm just saying, you know, the only thing that's going to stop you from living your dream is you.
Absolutely.
And if all you're going to do is fight your dream the whole way through, then it's not really a dream. It's a job.
Right.
That's how I felt in the computer industry. I did computer programming for 15 years, running my own small repair and programming business. And it just got too tedious and menial. And, you know, I lost the passion for it. I no longer wanted to fix computers. I no longer wanted to code and program. And I just walked away from it.
But see, with the computer stuff too, it's like you could go to school for 10 years, learn all this stuff, and by the time you get out, everything you learned is obsolete.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's why I learned how to work with these and build stuff.
Yep.
And I learned a lot of that as well, but I never put it to practical use. And now that I'm starting to have a workshop, I'm starting to build things for myself, I'm seeing my potential. So, I'm looking to expand what I do and where I'm going with it and how far I can take it.
Right.
If you would have met me 10 years ago, you would have never seen me doing framing for a basement and building, a rec room, a spare room, an office, a bathroom, doing the plumbing, the electrical. And it's just something that I never thought I'd get the opportunity to do. And now that I've had the opportunity and I'm doing it, I'm loving it and I want more.
It's fun, right?
Oh,
Be a net
absolutely.
bender, huh?
Yeah. See,
Like,
that's the whole reason why I went into the framing and construction field too, is because you can drive by some of these neighborhoods that you put up, and 20 years later still drive by and be like, I did that.
I built that.
Yeah.
What was that, sweetie?
I
But
was
then
a
again,
carpenter.
you get a piece of rock and you see the potential that you can do if you slab it up, cut it, polish it, and turn it into something. What is meaningless to one person can become a treasure to another.
I was a carpenter, and at 32, some guy said to me, "You want to be a super?" I crawled right up under his arm. I said, "I'm your new best friend, man." And then here you go,
As Gold Eagle said, I understand pimping ain't easy.
Pimping ain't easy,
Absolutely.
It ain't easy.
and it ain't easy being cheesy, brother.
Competition doesn't kill you as a pimp, David. Not at all. It's when you have quality that, you do better than the others.
Yeah, there's the difference between quality and quantity.
Exactly.
You can have a lot of hoes, but it doesn't mean they're the best.
And if you make it a competition, the only person you're looking to defeat is yourself in the end.
Honestly, guys, I knew what I was doing at 6 years old when I was playing with Tonka trucks. I knew what I was doing. I was going to build stuff.
I was a Lego builder. I used to take apart those little handheld battery fans that you get at the dollar store, and I'd take the motors out and attach Lego wheels to it and put those attached with AA battery strips and power buttons from computers and, make little doodads that would move. And,
we had the erector sets.
yeah. I had Connects as well.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then there was all the Hot Wheels tracks and cities and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, boys, I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate you having me up, Jolly.
I think we're calling it a night here too. So on that note, thanks everybody for joining us. We still got 14 awesome people in here watching us to the end here tonight. I appreciate that. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and here comes that outro. Anybody else got anything?
Have a
Josh,
great night,
nice to meet
YouTube.
you. Stacy, Reg, Jolly, you guys be cool,
Have
man.
a great night,
Good
PA.
luck, PA. Drive
See you guys.
safe.
Good night, YouTube.